Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to share another subscription box with you. And this is most likely a box you probably haven't heard of unless you're a really big fan of really small indie companies. So this is called the Emporium Box, and it's actually from Femme Fatale Cosmetics. Now, Femme Fatale is more like the curator of the box because inside this box are items from all different kinds of small indie brands. Breesia Cosmetics, which you guys know I've mentioned before, they had an eyeshadow in the box last time. So it's companies like that, these smaller companies. It's all pretty much handmade product. These are usually items that, you know, they might have a website, or if they don't have their own website, they're probably selling on Etsy. So I really love that idea. This is actually the second box I've ever received, and I wasn't originally planning on filming it for you guys because I didn't know if you'd be interested in it. For me personally, I just really like it because it's introducing me to brands I haven't tried before. Because for the most part, the indie brands I've stumbled across has been because they came out with something nerdy related, and so then I bought it. Now I'm actually getting to try some new brands, and if I like it, I can go to the website and buy more. So I really like it. So let me give you some details about the subscription. So it is actually a bi-monthly subscription. So instead of being every month, you get it every 2 months, which also means you just get billed every 2 months. But inside the box, there's usually about 7 to 8 items. So, you know, it's different from getting a monthly subscription box with only 4 or 5 items. Again, I will say, you know, keep in mind this is all handmade stuff. So it's not, you know, being mass produced, so you are paying a little bit more for it. I don't mind that because you guys know how much I love supporting small businesses and indie brands, so I don't mind paying a little bit more money for an eyeshadow or a lip product that was handmade, and, you know, somebody put a lot of their time and effort into the color, the formula, and all that stuff. I don't mind paying a little bit more for that, you know. I want people to succeed, and I love supporting these small companies who are trying to make a name for themselves. So with that being said, let me tell you, the price of this box is about $35. So Femme Fatale is an Australian company, but they do sell these. I don't know if it's in all countries, but I know that they ship them to the US. So for me, it ends up being, I think, $35 or $38 after shipping, I believe is what it comes out to. But yeah, like when you go to their website, it'll say that it's $43, but that's actually Australian dollars. So you have to like put your US address information into it to see what it actually is going to cost for you. But $35 after shipping, or $38, whichever it is, I feel it's totally worth it. I, like I said, don't mind paying that price to discover some really awesome handmade items. So yeah, I decided why not open this up and share it with you guys this month. I already kind of peeked in here to see what I had, and there are a couple of items like an eyeshadow and a blush and a lip product, so I figured I would just put them on. You know, nothing too fancy, just put them on so you guys can see how they work on the face. And that way, if you guys are interested in trying out some indie brands for yourself and you don't know where to start, this might be something fun to try for a month or two just to see what kind of brands that you get and if you like them. All right, so a little closer now. So it has the label Emporium. You open it up and it's got Emporium Beauty Box. You get a card that tells you all about the products that are inside. It tells you what brand it came from, the price, and what it is, if it's anything, you know, if it does anything special. They always have a cute little, like, you know, special card, which has, like, they actually said, thanks Lindsay, hope you enjoy everything. So I love that. And then it has an email address if you have any issues. So there's always a theme to every box, and then there's always candy inside of it that usually fits the theme. Last time it was like unicorns, and so there were these little like unicorn rainbow candies in there. So this month's theme for May is occult. So there is a lollipop, a little black and white swirled lollipop, super cute. And then there's also just a bunch of these little hard candies in there, so I'll have a snack later. And then another thing that they do that I really like is they include the business cards for all the companies that you have inside the box. So I think that's a really nice touch because these are handmade businesses. These people put a lot of time and effort into it, and a lot of times they do have business cards. You have all of this for all of the products inside the box. And then you have a bunch of this little wormy stuff, which I love how they always have the iridescent ones. It's so pretty. But I'm gonna clear some of this out so I can get into the products. All right, so I'm gonna start with some of the items that I wouldn't be putting on my face. So we'll start out with this lotion right here. So this is from the company Ginger and Waldo. It is a hand and body lotion. The scent is Belladonna. And it is sealed. It's got ingredients on the back if you're curious. It is vegan and cruelty free. Oh, that's nice. I'm horrible at describing scents, so I really wouldn't even have a clue, but it's just a very lovely lotion I will enjoy using. And they've got everything nicely packaged in here. Things that are liquids they've put in little Ziplocs. This one I will be using at the end, so I'm not going to show you guys yet. Okay, so the next item that I see in the box is a little perfume sample. I don't know if they always include a perfume sample, but I do know that I got one in my last box, so I'm going to assume they probably do. So this is from the brand Wild Hybrid. It is called Ouija, and it's a perfume oil. It's a very kind of strong musky scent. This honestly isn't my type of perfume scent that I like, so I'll probably see if like one of my friends would like this, because it is a nice, it's an oil, so this will probably last you a good while, and you know, perfumes can be kind of expensive, so it's nice to try them out, especially if you don't know if you're gonna like them. So if they do include perfume samples in every box, I don't mind that, because it's really hard to tell from the description online if you're gonna like something. So there's 2 eyeshadows in the box. I had 2 eyeshadows in mine last time as well. So these are very similar to the shadows I've shown you guys from Breesia Cosmetics or Geek Chic Cosmetics. They come in these little containers, and usually they're shimmery, but not always. So this first one is, let's see. So this first one is by Corvus Cosmetics. It's called Hecate. It's a smoky gray brown based eyeshadow with a strong violet shift. So this is what it looks like. All right, so that is that. It's really pretty, kind of just a smoky purple, and it's definitely got that little shift to it. I really like that shade. All right, so this next color is by Darling Girl Cosmetics. It's called Witching Hour. It's a midnight blue eyeshadow with silvery green sheen and copper sparkles. So let's see. And both of these shades, keep in mind, these are those kind of shimmery shades. I usually prefer these over an adhesive wax, some kind of sticky primer, or with a wet brush. So I'm gonna try to swatch this. I'm probably gonna have to dip back in because it's not like it doesn't seem like it's picked up on my finger very well. That's actually really pretty. Let me do a second layer though, because I want to see if I can get, like, look how dark it is. So it's like I'm not getting the dark base very well, but with a wet brush you definitely would. So let's see if I can amp that up a little. Oh yeah. So those are your 2 colors, very beautiful. All right, I'm just gonna do something simple, and I had this little Cargo Star Wars palette out from using it the other day. It's got kind of just some cool toned shades, so I'm just gonna use this little cool toned purple in my crease real quick. I'm gonna grab some adhesive wax primer. This is from Geek Chic Cosmetics, and I'm going to place this all over the lid. We're not doing anything too fancy here. I think I am going to try to pick it up with a brush though. So I'm gonna start with the blue shade on the inner half of the lid. Try to grab the purple shade now. Kind of overlap the 2 shades a little. It's definitely dark. I kind of expected that it would be though. I'm gonna take just a touch of the purple on a fluffy brush and just kind of do a little something out here. Blend it up a little, just so that it tapers off. Simple and easy. I think I want to keep the lower lash line bright though, so I'm going to just use the blue, and I'm going to spray it this time on this little angled brush. And then with my pencil brush, I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that original color from the Star Wars palette and just run it underneath the blue. I'm gonna pop into a little bit of Anastasia highlighter and just grab this Luna shade and pop it in the inner corner. Just add some brightness. All right, that's it. So I'm just gonna pop on some lashes. I'll do the other eye and then I'll be back and we'll talk about the rest of the products. All right, so I lied about the lashes. I'm just sticking with some basic mascara and just kind of rocking this dark yet still colorful smoky look. Okay, so next item in the box is a blush. So this is from Femme Fatale Cosmetics. It's called Witchy Woman. It's supposed to be a cool toned pink with a hint of purplish undertone and soft red glow that shifts to gold when angled in the light. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go with kind of a fluffier brush because usually these are super pigmented And it definitely, here, let me get a little swatch and I'll put it next to the other shades. All right, so this is the blush. Obviously that is super dark for a blush, so it would actually make a really pretty eyeshadow. But I'm going to be very delicate and light-handed with it because I don't like super sparkly blushes, so. Oh yeah, it's a little dark. Okay, I'm seeing a little sheen on this side. I do have highlighter on, but seeing kind of a little pink sheen. But I don't think it's bad. I think it's wearable. I like it. I think it's pretty. I was about to say one more item, but I forgot I'd set one aside earlier. So this obviously is more of like a sample size, but this actually is a really good size. It's a lip gloss. This is from Glamour Doll Eyes. It is their Hydra Glaze gloss in the shade Planchette? I don't know. It's a pastel cotton candy color with red iridescent shine and Hydra Glaze's signature buttercream scent. So, I mean, like I said, this definitely is more of like a sample size, but this is perfect for your purse, and I would probably not use this up anytime soon. I rarely go through a lip gloss. So let's see what the color looks like. All right, so I don't really like this that much. I mean, it kind of actually looks, it's hard to tell, like when I'm looking straight down in this mirror, it doesn't look like it did anything to my lips, but in the viewfinder, it looks like maybe there's a little tint to it, kind of a nude tint. And when I look at it in this mirror, I guess I'm catching the reflection off this light and it looks super iridescent. So I don't know. I mean, I don't see the kind of red shimmer it talked about. And it took me a number of tries, and that could just be this kind of sample sized applicator, but when I pull it out, like not a lot comes off on the brush. So I kind of kept having to dip in to get more and more and more. That's a little annoying. So it's just a little bit of work to get some product out, but again, that could just be this sample sized. So everything else I'm really happy with so far though. Okay, last item in the box. It's in a little Ziploc so that in case it leaks, it doesn't ruin all your stuff. It's a setting spray. So I'm really interested to try this. This is from Apocalyptic Beauty. This is the Belle Book and Candle 15 milliliter setting spray. Sage and chamomile scented, mist your face to set your makeup or just reinvigorate yourself throughout the day. Let's see. It's got a good mist. All right, so let's try a little bit of this. It's a really nice scent, and I like the spritzer on this. It gives you like a big mist. That's really nice. So obviously I'm, you know, not really going anywhere. It's late at night in the evening, and I won't be able to tell you how it lasts, but the smell is really nice. So I definitely will keep using this, even if I just use it to reinvigorate my face. So, all right, so that's everything in the box. They do have prices on here, but the prices are in the Australia retail prices. I also have a feeling that the prices are for what you got. Because like, for example, with Breesia Cosmetics, you can get the full-sized jars of things, which is kind of like this size, or you can get what they call mini jars, and that's this size. So I have a feeling that they're telling you the price of what you can order it as, because a lot of these smaller indie companies, especially on Etsy, will sell smaller sizes so you can try out their products, which is one of the things I love. I'm gonna keep this subscription box at least for now. I'm enjoying kind of discovering some of these new products. So if you guys like this, I will go ahead and show you what I get in the next box, which will be in 2 months. I think it's just fun to share with you guys. And I will link all the websites for the different companies in the description bar in case you want to go check any of the sites out for yourself, but you definitely should. Supporting indie brands, it's the way to go. So don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.